Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anglers of all ages. Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's Tackle Box. My name is Jaxy. If we haven't met before, I'm just some guy with a beard and today a fishing pole, and we're going to go have a little bit of fun. This week's King of the Catch species target is none other than the lake trout. It fast became my absolute favorite species on Golden Ridge Reserve. I put more time into anything. Didn't have a lot of luck. Still haven't got myself a diamond. I don't think. Did I ever get a diamond? I don't believe I got a diamond. I'll have to take a look here in a moment. But we are in search of the big boys. As I like to do each week, I am looking for the big boys. Okay, I want the big boys. I want to pull in something monstrous, and they don't get much bigger here on Golden Ridge Reserve than they do the lake trout. So, where are we? What are we doing? How are we going about it? First off, I'm in the map. I'm in game. You want to come and join me? Please do so. I love how the community comes out in force for these streams. It's actually kind of a highlight of my week for me. I have a lot of fun. Okay, first off, we're trying a different location. Now, where can you find these bad boys? Honestly, this has always been my go-to down here. It's such a great spot, but like really, they're dotted a little here. They're definitely all in through here. What are you doing to me? All up top here. They're dotted around the place, but there are some, dare I say, less known or maybe less popular spots. And I haven't seen anybody in the community really pushing around too much. So here we are right now. We're up by the Emerald Plateau. These two spots are actually quite good. A little more localized down here, but right here it's an interesting take because I'm not in a boat. I've only targeted these guys on a boat. They love the deep lakes, but this one's deep, so we're gonna check it out. I've got a complete setup here today. I put all of my rods well, here, let me just show you. Let's go take a peek, shall we? Okay, so you can see I'm jigging and I'm spinning. So I've got my setup. I got the rushy rod. It's almost done. It's 96%. It's right there. The Rutelflug, also aka the rushy reel. I personally like the rushy reel better. I think it's Sam. Well, Rutelflug is good. I'm probably saying it wrong, actually. I that's me trying to be worldly, and I'm really not. I'm just a sheltered bit of a redneck Canadian. We got the 8-kilogram line, and I'm rocking the size 4 jig head on here, and I got the worm. Now, I've kind of stepped through this a little bit. You can see I'm going with the grub. We're on the 3, and then, this is getting a little broader. This here, that's like... That's quantity over quality. If I'm going to try and pull some in to make a little bit of money to get some of those levels, that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm rocking the worm. So we'll see how she goes. I do have a few spinner setups. This is by far the Nebuchadnezzar. It's just the best looking reel in game, in my opinion. I absolutely love this. I would love to hear what you guys all think and what your favorite is, but I look at this thing and, oh, yes, sir. It's something else, man. I love it. Got the braided on here, which is complete overkill. Got my spinner I'm rocking, as you can see. And I did something similar here with just a different size. Again, I'm just looking for something. I mean, it's pretty, the Lurcher's a pretty close contender. That's just which way you want to go. What do you want to do? Hello, chat. Good to see you all. Thank you for coming to join me this week. I so look forward to these streams. Man, fishing in the morning. How can you go wrong, right? Oh, no worries, Tyke. Right on. Chris Netzel Gaming, what's up, my man? I was talking about you on stream yesterday. I did a terrible impersonation. Absolutely terrible. I'll never do it again, I promise. But it is immortalized on our channel if you missed it. If you missed that stream yesterday, you're living under a rock. I'm just saying, lots going on in both of our games. I'm so excited to get the console release, which is, it's almost right around the corner. We have a little bit to go, just a little bit, as we know it's coming out this summer, this year, and we're trying our best to get everything. Ideally, we want everything to launch all at once. And so that's why we can't set at a solid date yet. We want it all to come out at once, but there's always those risks that things could get separated. So we're doing the best we can. And as soon as we know, we will give you that date. But we are absolutely launching on console this summer. We are super excited about it. This will be available on all of the, the old and new gens for Xbox and PlayStation. We're trying to line those all up together so they all come out at once. That is our focus. Here with Expansive Worlds, we try to sim ship everything. And so we want this to be as best as we can for console. We really chef's kiss on it. You know what I'm saying? Lots of big improvements have come to the game, especially knowing that console's coming. We've seen the Rumble support come and land here for controllers on PC. That's exciting. If you haven't tried it, and if you're playing and you haven't tried it, definitely give it a go. It's pretty immersive having that feedback. I'm a big fan of it. There's a lot of games I don't use it because I find it distracts me, like first-person shooter games. But in something like this, it just adds to the experience. So pretty cool. What's going on, Brobo? What's up, my man? You coming out? I got a spot here. I saved a rock for you, dude. I'm serious. I tried to write your name in it, but well, it's a little underwater and it didn't turn out so well. The beard got wet. I'm having a bad beard day. Death Reaper, what's going down, my friend? Good to see you. Best of far, hello. Welcome, Hunter Mate. Good to have you here. Will Beads, what's up, Mr. Will? Welcome, dude. Welcome. Oh, my goodness, man. Hey, what up, Harley Mills? How you doing, sir? How's the fishing nowadays? Oh, man. Foul Ace, if you picked it up in release and there were things you wanted to see changed, might be a good time to go and check it out. It has, I mean, it looks like the same game, but holy, the devs, we had a roadmap on things we wanted to do, and some of that was already in place, as we saw when things first started to come out. But I mean, I sound like a broken record when I say this, but you know how Expansive Worlds likes to do things. By now, you should know. I gotta go to the top of the mountain to scream it. They are community driven, and this dev team, chef's kiss. they have just absolutely complimented Expansive Worlds and all that it stands for. They have listened to everything that the community has been putting out there, and there's been tons of freaking changes. Right from the water, and it was teased the last time we had Rushy out. He didn't tease it enough. Let me just tell you, he did not tease it enough. Like, this looks good. I'm happy with this. I'm a gamer. I play all types of outdoor games, and this looks great. I don't want to hype it up too much. I don't, because I know I tend to get a little excited, but it's something else, and I'll let you guys decide when you see it. Man. Noah, what's good, brother? Good to see you, my man. Mr. Schrader. Hello, kind sir. Hello. Hey, what's going down? Mike Angel, how are you, friend? Welcome. Good to have you here in the stream. So let's go ahead. Let's get, this is my favorite rod. I keep saying this, man. I keep saying this. Listen, we have a lot of gorgeous rods. This free DLC, that's not the one. Hold on. There. These are honestly some of the prettiest. Like, they just went to town, but some people just need honored at work. And so you've met him. You know what he's all about. You know what he's put into this game. So let's get this rod freaking maxed out, shall we? It's like the least I could do. Oh, geez. Okay, so we're going to get a little jigging going. One of the changes, if you hadn't seen it, is you no longer have to make the motions, which, let's face it, was a little tiring. Right? You just, there's buttons. It's so accessible now. And you can customize things if you want to turn off the strike. However you want that, there's actually multiple settings for that. So it's making it more of that, sort of the quality of life moves. Let's go with that. Okay, so we're gonna let it sink, get way down there, get down to the 13. That doesn't seem that deep, but we're gonna go with it. We're on the 1 speed. We'll see what we can do here. Tim's the best. I'm sure they've done stuff. Right on, Ace. Right on, brother. Laundry Tud. Nice, Twyberg. Nice, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Babsy incoming or not? Well, there's, I'm not allowed to divulge too much. And honestly, some things I'd like to leave for the folks that are putting the majority of the time and effort in on it, Gas, Rushy, our dev team, if I get any of our devs out, I love it, man. They, they're always willing, but they're super busy because they are working on stuff. So that's been a big request, and it's something we could see in the future. Absolutely. we're constantly saying get into the Discord, get into the Discord. I know I sound like a broken record, but like there's spots for feedback and it's read regularly, like daily. So good suggestions. Make sure they don't get missed. CJO, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Mr. Doan, hello, sir. What's going down? You gonna stream snipe? Come do it. Come tickle my fishies. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of fun. I just, you know, when they're getting close like this, you can see them. But look how it drops off here. I feel like I need to go out a little further, mind you. Where are we sitting here right now? I wonder if we move up on that ledge, what if we get out deeper into it? Let's try it. Let's try it. So, you know, I got a little bit of the inside skinny. I know a guy or two and a gal. I like to try and hit some of the spots that I haven't done that I have inside skinny are supposed to be very good locations for, you know, our targets. Oh, can I get up there? Can I Skyrim this? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, get up, get up. Oh, it's hurting the legs just watching my guy do that. I wonder what we can do here. How far out do you think we can get? Let's try it. Let's try it. Don't, I am not a trained professional. Please try this at home. Okay, let's go ahead and, again, right now, okay, let me just go back in and show you one more time. You can see how I've got this set up. This is like we're isolating diamonds, okay? And if you want this kind of information, if you want to see, there's actually some great community charts that have been put together. You can go into the Discord. It's pinned in the general chat. It'll show you the species and, you know, what you can say. In fact, hold on a sec. Let me go over here. Oh, I'm getting messages too. Hold on one sec. There. I like to show my shame. You know? All right, let's go jump into the general chat. I'm gonna pull this over just to show you guys, for those that aren't Discord savvy, okay? If you're on mobile, you just you swipe to the right and it's gonna show you this list at the very top. It's gonna be there. Also shows you the official King of the Catch champion for the week. Don't, sorry, but don't, for the love of Pete, dude. This guy is a fish magnet. Okay, so just if you're on PC, go to pin messages. You'll see some of the updates from our developers. We like to keep the news posted here for you guys to be able to see. But if you scroll down, these two, I cannot begin to tell you how valuable these are. Now, of course, you can take a look on here, and this will show you what bait works well for what fish. They are specific. There's nothing about times, because time of day can affect certain species. It can affect the metals. That I've yet to see a chart on, and I challenge the community to put something together to that regard. But this here is what I'm directly referring to right now. So we're looking at lake trout, and you can see the progression. Rake, big shout out to Rake for putting this together. Excuse me, and for updating it. Thank you, dude. I love to see this stuff from the community. If you guys think you have something good you want to share with the community, let me know, and we'll take a peek at it. And as long as we can post it, we'll pin it in the channel here as well. So, lake trout. This is where my first rod set up, and then my rods, you know, they step all the way down to a point where I'm like, I don't care, just get something in my boat. But we're gonna shoot for the moon to start, and we're gonna work our way down. So there you go, folks. You know, just a little heads up. This is why we like Discord so much. There's so much in there for you. When's the call's release date? No, we don't have a solid date yet, as I keep trying to explain it. We're not gonna break a promise. Okay, we're not going to break a promise. So what we need to do is, like, all the boxes have to be ticked. Hey, I'm too high above the water. No. How low can I be? How low can you go? Can I? Dang it, Bobby. Okay, well, we should be able to from here. Yep. Come on now. Let me get out there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, a little deeper, 14C. When you go to those other big lakes, they go way down. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see what we can do here. Got to head on the dog's appointment. All right, Chris, no worries, brother. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Absolutely, it certainly does. Those chats are fantastic. Those charts, chat, are fantastic. Didn't realize there was an angler Discord. Oh, for sure, dude. The community over there is like no other. You'll see what I'm talking about. Not only are they helpful, they're super knowledgeable. There's a bunch of our player council in there, and I found our player council is like extremely helpful with a lot of our players, which is great, right? Like, let's face it, any game you get into, there's a learning curve, right? This game is no exception. There's actually a lot to it, and being able to get the folks in there to help and to answer questions. They're new player friendly, which is huge. It's not toxic. It's actually kind of impressive. There's no way we're catching anything this close. There's no way. I can't get out into that deep stuff, man, because we got no boat. We're just gonna, I'm gonna go down. Can I step on this log? Can you let me actually get right onto the log? Hey, just a little extra casting distance. This is prime casting position. You don't have to make the motions. That's right, bro. You don't. It's pretty cool. If I wanted to twitch, I could just hit the control button. But these guys, I'm on a jig setup. We can just hit a little jigging. If I can hit jigging, there we go. And you can adjust your speeds, everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I am bread. Yeah, I've been called bread. I've been called worse. Yeah. I've been multiplayer. Can't find me in anyone's map. Might have to remedy that, sir. Might have to remedy that. Can't trust your PS4 to PS5. Let me tell you, it's a big difference. Can you, K-Flow? Okay. I'm just catching up with the conversation. Do you have to transfer through, I guess, like I know on Xbox, when you bought a new Xbox, you had to, there was a little device you had to buy. Really, it's just 2 cables hooking up. I don't know why they make you buy a whole device, but something similar to that effect, or is it done through the cloud now? Imagine with the new generation, it's got to be done through the cloud. Forgive me, I'm not on console myself, the next gen anyways. I don't have the next gen, and I know there's folks in chat that are probably wondering the same thing. Save your stuff to USB, download PS4 version, and upload save to PS5. Night and day difference. Yes, sir. Thank you, my man. Thank you. I have been kind of kicking the ball around about picking up a new Xbox and PlayStation just to get into the next gen. I have a satellite launcher for a PC, but I have my place down in the States that we go to on the weekends, and during the summer, I'm probably going to spend some time there. It'd be pretty cool to be able to stream from there, right? So I may just split my PCs up. I have a 2 PC setup, so I might just take one up there and just do a single stream go, right? So I can keep these happening. But I thought it'd be fun to get going on console. So good excuse, a good excuse for the wife, right? You have to run these things by or say sorry afterwards. We'll see. Nothing fishy with those guys. Nice. Y'all are so much better. Some streams are participating for ARC. A lot of toxicity. I like it here. It's nice, chill break. Yes, bad intentions. I think a lot of it too, though. Keep in mind, ARC, fantastic game. A lot of PvP, which creates toxicity. I think the fact that we're solely PvE and a lot of times we're working together really helps for it. But also, we just have incredible people. I appreciate that, my friend. I really, really do. I've worked very hard with making as good of a presence as we can here for our chat. It's just such a great way for everyone to connect. Forcible, what's up, brother? How you doing, my man? Oh, yes. Yep, almost 2 months past, because, summer's not here yet. Come on, my man. Be fair to me now. We wanted to tell folks that it was coming in the summer. We did, because everyone was like, oh, why so radio silence? When we were able to nail it down to within a specific window, that was when we got the announcement out there. It's a big deal for a lot of folks, right? Do I like this better than Call of the Wild? That's not a fair question. So the hunting space and the fishing space is very, very different for me. But I play both. I am a digital fisher, just like I'm a digital hunter. I'm also an IRL fisher, like I'm an IRL hunter. So it just fits right in my wheelhouse. What I really like about the angler is the approach our team's taken. It's just, it hasn't been done, you know? So like, yeah, we're going to stumble a little, but those days of stumbling, I feel, are done. Like, they're crushing it now. Like, we're absolutely, it's such a great place. So to say which I like better, I'm more of a hunter than I am a fisher, but I fish more than I hunt because it's more accessible and I can do it more often, and honestly, it's cheaper for me. So I don't know how to answer that, man. What a sticky question that one is. Oh, gotcha, Forcible. Boy, it was just a good segue for me to put it out there, man. Holy, taking jabs at me, Forcible. I thought we were friends, dude. I should be jigging here, man. So I haven't had any luck. Never tried this lake. I see lots of movement going on out there. I think we'll step down a size. Really just want to finish the rushy rod, man. I do. But I ain't getting skunked today. Not if I can help it. That's why I have all these setups with me. We've been skunked twice now on stream. Skunked. Maybe not always hitting the target species, but okay, let's go. We're gonna step down one. See how we do. Let's turn our speed right down. We'll let it sink down towards the bottom. And we'll give it a reel. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Did they fix the coloration of the... Don't leave me hanging, dude. That's not fair. That's like my wife coming up to me and going, hey, I got a question for you. You gotta tell me. You know what? Never mind. What? What do you need to know? What is it? I plead to what's called a wild. Don't have time to really hunt. You know what? Fair. Man. I had to, I have a hard time. When I'm done these streams, I like to continue to fish. I generally have to go and get something done, and then I like to come back, and then, you know, but last stream I couldn't. I just had to jump out. I had things I had to do. I had someone on my boat, so I left the stream up, or I left the game up, I should say. And today, actually, there's a bunch of us from work that are gonna get some. We're gonna play our game. Actually, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Get to go out and you know, have ourselves a little mini comp. We get the best trophy. The reflections do look great, don't they? Wait till you see. Wait till you see what is coming. I'm just saying. I'm hyped for the Australian announcement. Oh, well. Is that what you still think that's what it is? I'm good. I'm just going to say it. Got sworn by the crew last night. Oh, what happened? Oh, because it was... I see what you're saying, bro, but was that when Hansy brought in that diamond? Right? He's leading this week, isn't he? I saw that. I was like, ooh, where was he? Oh, this is killing me. I don't know that I'm going to... Oh, is that somebody over there? Is that somebody in the distance? It's not. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? It's killing me. Look at all these things jumping around me. Okay, we're going to put a couple more casts out here as we step down. We'll move location to the other side of this lake, and then we might go jump into something with a little more action. I don't think I'm going to be too fussed today. Never get my dream out now. What used to be 100, but never. Oh, the nerve damage in your right arm. Oh man. You know what? Bad intention. I'm gonna be straight, brother. I used to get out a ton. I haven't been out. I've been out not much since COVID. Not much. We've been out, and actually even got my wife out for the first time ever. Was cool for a hunt, but I have a really bad back, and depending on what's going on, like I had to already back out of a fishing trip. I was supposed to go with the boys. Yeah. So I can slightly relate. I'm sorry to hear about the nerve damage, my dude. Honestly, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, come on. Somebody want to bite? Just a little nibble nibble. I gotta let it drop down. Hold on, hold on. We're up way, way too high. Let's let her get to the bottom here. Tackle Tuesdays. Oh, I dig that. I dig that. Decided where to try to look for lake trout, saw hands in the map, and got stoked. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Hey, you know, honestly, there's some really good spots on this lake, but man alive, you know, time of day for certain locations, it's a thing. It is a thing. I don't see a lot of talk about it, but you know, I have the inside skinny. I'm at a spot right now that's a very good possibility to produce some pretty cool stuff. But you know. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah. And I'm just going to get a twitch on this one. Give me a little twitch. I got it almost every day, but I don't hunt much. Maybe 1 to 2 weeks per year. My bad knee doesn't help either. It's tough, man. Yeah. We did go out scouting though. The last time we were up camping, we were out scouting, which is pretty cool. Checking out some areas we haven't done before, right? We tend to stick to a lot of the same spots. You know, my bill doesn't want to take me in November. I can at least do tracking and calling, so we're hoping to get a whitetail during November rut. You know, whenever we go hunting, we always bring our rods, right? So it's kind of like hockey players going golfing, you know. Thank you. Actually, that's a bad one, because if they're going golfing, that means they've been knocked out of the standings. Okay, that's a bad comparison. For us, when we're out hunting, once we've got something, we get to relax and fish, right? So if you get up in the morning and your boy's grabbing his rod, there's generally some real fine words to follow him, because that's like our relaxing go-to. It's just beautiful. And at that stage, it's just sitting in the brisk winter air with your line in the water, and you don't care. You're probably not going to catch a damn thing, but it is the most relaxing thing in my world. Period. Hands down. Absolutely. Whenever we go camping, so I keep rods in my trailer, and now that my trailer's set down in a permanent location, they moved to the shed. And so I've told the wife I want to commandeer part of the shed to put all my fishing gear in there, right? I mean, it makes sense. Why wouldn't I? And my boy he's more into fishing than hunting. And there's some great fishing out that way. So we're hoping to get some in this fall. I want to take him out. I've been told of a really nice spot out there in Washington State. So we'll see what we do with it. Well, let's tell you my luck so far on this lake. Before anybody finds me, we may jump locations, but once again, if you want to give it a try, fantastic spot right here. It can get quite busy. Again, right time of day matters. This isn't so bad. This is actually decent. This has always been my go-to, but this spot is pretty good as well. One spot I haven't done that I do see a lot of folks doing, is heading up here out onto Silver Strand. So maybe we head off that direction and see what we can do just to try it out. Let's do it. Let's go give it a go. Do we have any update for console release? We this summer. That's all we've got, and we won't be able to say any more until we get closer. We're very big on not breaking promises. So as I keep trying to make sure, I want everyone to hear it, is that we're trying our very best to get a date in stone, but it's just got to be closer, right? Because we need to pass certification. We want to ensure that we can make everything happen and line up all our beats. So, you know, summer's it's a pretty narrow description. Let's face it, you know, here in North America and most of Europe, summer pretty much consists of July and August. So we're shooting in those dates, right? We just can't put anything specific down on paper that's kind of old school, I guess. That dated me, just because we don't want to break a promise, but that's when you can expect it. Let's jump into my favorite colors, and we're heading out. Let's go, baby. Have we got room on the map? Is that part? Yeah, no, we do. You can see we're not looking too bad. Look at everybody grouping around here. What's going on there? Let's go. Whoa, I hit the dock. I totally hit the dock. I'm gonna hit, wow. Good thing it's a rental. I paid for insurance. I'm just saying. All right, so we're gonna head out to the deep spot of the lake. I saw that. Dragon for the win, I saw that, I know, man. Benji Panda, absolutely. This game right now, there is no other fishing game like it. With the latest edition in Norway, which has really become the crowd favorite. The species lineup, we know there's more fish coming. You know there's more coming, period, to the game. You see how we like to roll, right? I mean, come on, you guys know. So you can expect this game to continue to evolve and to get the support as you've seen on our other titles, like The Hunter. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where do we want to go? I wonder how deep we are right here. I feel like, judging by the topography of the land, the peaks of the mountains, I'm going to guesstimate that this is the exact deepest spot, and I'm probably way off, but hey, let's just jump out and take a look-see. We can play bumper boats. Yep, absolutely. Yep, bumper boats. It's the way to go. I did not mean to push that button. We're just going to go ahead and equip that there, Rob. Let's go. Get it in the water, baby. Let's get it right down. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is deep. So, give yourself a cast. Go make yourself a Sammy. Grab something cool and refreshing. So we wait for it to get all the way down there, because we're going deep. We're going deep. What's going down? What's going down, Grubby Leprechaun? Good to see you. Yeah, that Norway map is insane. It really is. You know, I fell in love with Golden Ridge Reserves with my time on here, and then I started heading over to Norway. It was the King of the Catch targets that brought me over there, and pardon the pun, but I'm hooked. It is wow. It's just wow, and the legendaries over there. Yeah. Okay, we're going. Look, it's having a hard time getting down there. I'd like to buy some more weighted line, please. I'm just saying. That's what Tony are at right now. Got a couple big golds up there last night. Nice, Proba. Nice. I've thrown in on my my diamond setup. I'm probably only going to give this 1 or 2 just for how long it takes to get it down there. Let's go ahead. We're down to the 1 speed, and we're just gonna give it a reel and see how we do. Maybe we'll get some jigging going here. Competition and tournaments are in development. It's a huge talk. Yes, there's huge talk. In the meantime, we have King of the Catch that we put out for our community. It's our Discord community, weekly competition. The winners get their name immortalized within the Discord. So, you know, that's going to be there for quite some time. We have the Hall of Fame. If you want to see the past winners, it's great to scroll through. And you can actually see, you can kind of get a feel for some of the progression too. Right, because like there's been balances made to how easy it is to get the likes of a diamond, you know, the so on and so forth, right? Golds and everything. So we've really been doing our best to work on those balances as we go. And it's kind of the tail of the tape looking in the Hall of Fame. It's kind of cool. There's actually Wedge put together a pretty cool spreadsheet that was tracking the winners, which I thought was kind of neat. Got my first fish in months, a tiny mountain whitefish. Attaboy, nice. I live in Norway and I'm going fishing tomorrow, so wish me luck. Good luck, Benji. Good luck, my friend. That's a dream for me. It really is. When I was in Sweden, I was actually hoping to get out and hit some of the fishing out there, because I just hear how great the fishing is out that way. Sounds amazing to me, to be honest. I'm gonna let it drop just a wee bit. Let's get her back down a little more. Perfect lake for dynamite. Oh, yeah. That would be some great fishing. Y'all ever watch Crocodile Dundee? Hey, he's sitting there in the Hudson dropping dynamite over the side. I was really young when that came out, and I legitimately thought that was a thing. I did. Does the angler have a great one or great one equivalent? So, Gage, there's a different concept for what's in the angler. They're called legendary fish. They're insane. Be prepared. If you don't get the max setup, and it can take a while for some of them, they need like the toughest gear. Some of them need the toughest gear in game, which can take a while to get. You can do what I did, go out with something that's way underweight and spend 40 minutes to get it in just to end up having it spool you. I think that's one of the things that's so different about this game is you feel the fight of the fish. There's an emphasis on that mechanic alone. Never mind everything else. But that's what hooked me. I'm really not trying to do that, okay? It just keeps coming out, and I realize as I'm saying it how it's almost like dad humor, right? Being so cheesy. But nonetheless, so legendaries, they did it a little differently. So you can only catch one per week. Okay? There's one legendary per map active at a time, and they rotate. So you don't know where they are. They're in different locations all the time. So part of the fun is it's honestly a community bonding exercise. You want to see the community come together, trying to fish it out. I did it again. Seriously, they're out there and they are doing everything they can to find these. Once they find it, and it's in the same location for everybody that week, it's get to it, and then the fishing tails start. These are no slouches. They're hard to bring in. They really are, and they challenge our most seasoned anglers. So it's pretty cool, and they alternate. So you got 3 and 3 on each reserve. You'll know when they're active when you join the reserve. There's a little notification at the bottom, and it plays some kind of cool music. It's cool. The angler is coming to console. Yes, Magic Mason. We put the notifications out there. We tried to make it as known as possible. You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm going to change rods. The angler is coming to the console this summer. We don't have a date nailed down because we don't know the exact date yet. We're not going to break a promise, but it is landing this summer. Yeah, it's exciting times, man. We've been waiting for this to happen, and it's cross-play. So it doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. We're all getting into the same games together, and I am so thankful for this. It is just my favorite feature. It really is. I from what I've been doing here, creating in these games for like years now, I've gotten to know so many people, and so many of my friends are on console, and I hardly ever get to play with them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I picture a lot of Friday nights hanging out in the Discord voice chats, something cool and refreshing. I'll have to replace my computer chair with an actual lawn chair because, sitting on the shore in a lawn chair, something cool and refreshing. I like to be immersive, okay? I'm just saying. We need explosives to call out to smoke out buddies. Yeah. Crocodile Dundee's. No, I was not giving out. Man, everyone's pretty set that's what we're doing over in that game. Holy. Somehow 20 caught the legendary salmon twice. So there is a known issue, and it's not game breaking, so it's not something that the team has pushed to push out we don't want to interrupt and cause you to download anything for something like that. Where a game breaking, they would absolutely, you've seen it, they jump on it right away and they hot patch it. We've already seen that happen. So the thing is, with something like that, you're only supposed to catch them once, but it's not hurting anything. I actually kind of like it and hope it doesn't get patched out, because it gives you an opportunity to do it twice. And let's face it, they're the most electric fights in game right now, right? I feel like somebody at work was like, oh, I'm just gonna accidentally set it so you can catch 2, because they saw how much fun people were having. They didn't do that. Disclaimer. But I feel like there's a chance that somebody was having some fun. Isn't that nice? I know. Man, the rods in this game, yeah, they're pretty cool. Do you, Schrader? Do you? Hey man, you know what, Schrader? I challenge you, dude. Let's get some TikToks going. What do you think? Can you do more than one? Based on your theory on what it could be, because there's quite a few species that if we were to go there, that it could be. So, but anyways, I don't want this stream to divulge into that. God, look at this place, man. I really don't. Because yeah, there's time. All right. Throwing the spinner down. See what we can do with this. Turn our speed right down to 1. Lots of men at work around. Loving the reflection of the rod, the details on the hands. Love to hear that. It's a lot of those things that the team puts a lot of time into. The lighting and just to try and give it that nice detail. Look at the line spooling out right now as it sinks. Right? These are all things we've seen. And you know there's going to be more, right? And I think that's the coolest part is, you know, it's going to be something that's going to happen more in the future. They're big with the quality of life updates, and yeah, I'm excited. And look, I can't say anything right now, but I'm not just excited for the console release. And there's more, baby. And you know, as we get closer, we'll hopefully be able to talk about that. Maybe we can entice Russia. Who are we kidding? We don't have to entice Rushy and Gaz. We don't have to entice any of our devs. It's like as soon as you say anybody want to come out and stream, they're jumping at it. They love getting in front of you folks because we've had so much fun. If you remember the last time I had both those gentlemen out, Rushy and Gaz, we had a little mini fishing competition. Now, I like to think I won that one, Gaz. I definitely. I came away with the biggest catch that day, but Gaz absolutely buried me. If we had a bucket of fish, he would have had a full bucket, and I had a couple. He was slaying. It just, boom. And, you know, the embarrassing part is, you know, I was level 30 odd at the time, and he was, because they do everything on their dev accounts, and they can't bring their dev accounts here. He was on a brand new start, right? So he barely had anything. And he was just slaying over it. You know what these guys are doing in their evenings, right? You know? I mean, they got the inside skinny. They know all the ins and outs. Oh, man. Rushy. There he is. There he is on YouTube. Hey, but there was no losers that day, right? We all had fun. And that's really what it came down to. It was just a good time. Just a really good time. And that's what I love to hear from a lot of our players. You guys, if you've seen them, you know, throughout the different various forums, Discord, you see them talking. You legitimately get the fishing stories, right? I love it. I freaking love it. And that was a fishing story for me, you know. Well, it was an afternoon one day when my buddy Rushy and Gaz and I, we jumped in a boat and we head out. Man, we were hungry. We needed fish for dinner that night. I was starving and Gaz ate well. Rushy bought a few off him, and at the end of the day, it was a good trip. But that was Norway, and that was pretty cool. So, you know, if for those of you, Ace, you were asking earlier, saying you hadn't been back fishing here in a little while. You got to check out Norway, dude. You got to check out Norway. Honestly, like the fishing will distract you from the rest of the map. Take a moment and move around the reserve. And do it at night. Like during the day, there's stuff to be seen, absolutely. But man, I don't want to spoil it for you. But go find the Viking ship. Oh man, it's hot. You'll love it. Those that know. Is that too cheesy? And watch for the Northern Lights. They're stunning, right? They're absolutely stunning. Like It's hard when I'm trying to decide where to go now. I'm like, Golden Ridge has a lot to offer, but gonna have a light show if I head over to Norway. It's really cool. We actually had the Northern Lights were visible here in North America last week. I don't know if you guys got to see them Wednesday through Friday. In fact, I was told they still showed up on Saturday. I couldn't see them where I was. And I'm reasonably far north, so I don't know why they said all of North America. It was not all of North America. But my buddy did see them. He went up to the mountains here, local. I was down in the States, and we were kind of hemmed in from where I was. I was surrounded by, like, it's called Peaceful Valley. Right? And just with the mountains where and stuff, I just couldn't get a good view. But I know they were out there. I do. 'Twas beauty caught the fish. What up? With fish, what are we talking about? I'm missing conversations. I hate it. Say his name 3 times and he appears. No doubt. Absolutely. Got a decent fish on the... Oh, okay. Where we at, Tony? Right on, brother. Right on. This is a pretty hot spot where I am. Again, I'm working my way down the rods because I'm so hopeful, but I just, you know what? I need to yoink it. We're gonna set the bar real low. Real low. Let's just catch something, damn it. I saved the best for last. The best being I'm gonna actually catch something. It's my frustrations and what drives me in this game. I love that it's not super easy. You can make it easy, right? You can make it easier. I shouldn't say make it easy. That's not true, because I do see a lot of folks, especially in the beginning, I don't want to take anything away from them, that struggle with some of it, right? With some of the new species that they get into, like when they haven't fished one yet, where they are, you know, what sort of depth they should be looking at. Like, it's very detailed, right? I mean, it's very detailed. What did I just hear? Sounded like a growl. Rashi, did you put bears in the game or Bigfoot? Oh wait, we do have Bigfoot. You'll often see them running around with fishing rods in their hand. The souvenir shop, that's something else, actually. Valace, when you're asking changes and stuff, there's a lot more purpose for your credits and stuff now, beyond the gear, and there's a lot of gear. But the souvenir shops are really cool, right? My favorite, and I've seen people combining them, is wearing the suit for Bigfoot from Golden Ridge Reserves, but wearing the troll mask from Norway. It's bloody terrifying. Like, seriously, I need to poke the company to make this IRL so I can wear this for Halloween, because although this still scares people, a mask is a good thing. All right, we're almost down deep. Look at that, man. Wow, what a deep lake. I freaking love it. I may want to relocate a touch, though. Let me just hold tight for a sec. Where exactly am I sitting? We should be good anywhere in this deep spot. I love how it almost shows you this, right? It's almost, so, you know, really, I'm assuming, but like down, oh man, why does it keep grabbing on? I keep doing that. I think my mouse is sticking. I apologize for that. Down over here, I had a lot of luck here and down on this end. And I just couldn't stay out of there. I just couldn't. It was just like constant. I was hooked on the lake trout for the longest time. So in this lake, we get down to 100 meters, right? Hold your breath and go touch bottom. I bet you $5 you can't do it. You wearing that for Halloween? Do it, brother. Do it. Do it. Schrader, give me something good with the angler. Give me a good map theory. I love watching this man's channel on TikTok. I really do. He gets the brain turning and he does his research. You'll find maps for the hunter and the angler over there. Theories, right? And then sometimes you get people tossing their ideas in. We have this in the Discord, but it's a lot of fun to get that visual with it as well. I really want something exotic, like Mediterranean, like Amazon, like Southern America, like somewhere, you know, Africa, you know, Australia, Iceland. Is there good fishing up in Iceland? Give me something, Schrader. Send me mentally to these places, brother, and tag me. I'm hoping actually to have, hoping at some point that we move our presence over to TikTok as Expansive Worlds. Have some fun with that, hey? We can have some fun with that. Then you can tag us. Israel would be great. Oh, Captain Nerd. That would be awesome. I like the thought of Israel. I do. Down by India as well. I hear it's pretty good fishing there in the Indian Ocean. That would be cool. You know, somewhere in the Mediterranean, you know, like that would be, I just love that water. I want that blue water. Amazon River is your top request, robot? Yeah. Is there ice fishing? Not yet, Gage. Not yet. Not saying that it's coming, because I don't know for sure. But what I can tell you is it's a big request and a big ask, and the team takes all those big asks and looks at it and says, "Is this something we can do? Is this something we can add? How would it look? How can we make it the best experience? Will it work with our engine? Would it work with the gameplay? Would players find it?" You know, involving immersive, like, and so that's where we like to look to Discord and to Schrader's channel, with great ideas, right? That's something you could do too, Schrader. You don't have to focus just on locations for our games. You can come up with other stuff too. You get creative. But Discord is an incredible spot for it. And what you'll see a lot in Discord is, should I be twitching with these guys? Let's see. Watch, something's gonna come up out of the water at me here. It's so bloody deep. We don't know what's down there. We don't know what's down there. Antarctica map. USA has some great fishing, 100%. And we're already here right now, Golden Ridge. And you know there's gonna be more. There has to be. North America fishing. Absolutely. Will there be bow fishing? That would be very cool. It's an ask. It's an ask I would like to put out there. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I would think before we would see anything like bow fishing that we would see, like bottom fishing and fly fishing, deep sea fishing. These are all big asks. I see it almost daily, and we see them here in the streams. Bow fishing though would be so cool. I'm digging a hole. I haven't dug no hole. Nope. I haven't dug a hole. DK, Jackson, please do not misunderstand me. I love the Hunter. I've playing it since it came out, and I still love it. But the Angler is second-rate fishing game. Way too easy in arcade. You really want the game to be great, but it isn't. When did you last play, sir? I would like to point out that we had a very rough launch when the Hunter came out. Classic and the Hunter Call of the Wild. It took some time for the devs to get the game to where they wanted to be. Kind of, I hope I'm not overstepping, but I'm kind of seeing that happening here. We're not a big company. And in order to continue to develop a game, we need to make content on a game. You've seen it with the Hunter and how it's developed. So very similar approach here. But this game has, it's not even the game that I started playing when it first came out. And there's resemblances, but like it's so drastically different, right? I urge you, if you haven't tried it in a while, definitely check it out, man. But no, I don't misunderstand you. And we hold no illusions. It wasn't the biggest hit when it first came out. We know that. We're well aware. It is our goal to make the game that our community wants to play, and it's definitely move towards that. I'm happy the space that it's in now. I have a lot of fun with it, as you see me here every week, it's great seeing a lot of our creators getting into it, with the addition of the legendary fish, and man, check it out. Let me know what you think. Hit me on Discord, dude. Spear fishing, that would be difficult to make. It'd be really hard to make that point of I got nothing. I was just trying to work point into there. Yeah, I got nothing. Spearfishing would be hard. I would say that that's more probably something like that, if we were to see something like that, there's a lot that would and I can't speak for our devs for certain, but I would say that there's probably a lot more that would need to be done before something like spearfishing and even bow fishing or dynamite fishing. That would be great April Fools, wouldn't it? Everybody's rods were replaced by dynamite for 4 hours out of the day or something. It would just be a blast. I gotta stop. Bow fishing would be cool though. Yeah. I see lots of them there too. How about all the locks and rivers in Scotland? Oh my God, that would be cool. That would be very, very cool, Wheels. I would love that, dude. Yeah, because I mean, home is where the heart is, right? And I spend every summer in Britain, mostly in Ireland, but some in Scotland, quite a bit in, oh my God, everywhere. Wales, Surrey, I can't even start. Lots around Britain. But going to Scotland for fishing with the Highland, oh, that would be awesome. That'd be cool. Dude does plan to work in the actual fishing in this game. It is always getting some love. One of the latest iterations was the secure catch mechanic. And I wasn't sure what I was going to think of that. Be truthful as a player and as a community manager. I was on the fence when I first heard about it. And I'm like, this is interesting. Like, what a cool concept. And I feel like we're going to see it evolve in itself. But let me tell you, what I was bringing in, I went out after the Dominator over on Norway. I'm like, I don't have the setup, but I want in on this action. And I wanted to see if I could do it. I've never had a fight like that in any of the fishing games, and I play them all. I've never had a fight like that. And I was so close to getting spooled. But I tired him out, and I managed to get him to the boat. And then you have to hit. You have to hit the secure catch. And I had him right there, and it was 3/4 done, and I was already starting to cheer. And he ran. He got his 11th win, and he spooled me. He spooled me out, and he spooled me twice. And if it wasn't for that mechanic, I'll tell you, it was really immersive. I literally felt like I was reaching for a net at that point. But yeah. I'm not sure what else though that we would want to see with the fishing mechanic. The fishing's on point. I know there's a lot of requests to be able to like move your head right now. And I know the team has heard that. And that's something they're working towards, right? I haven't got a single fish, Zach. Not a single one, man. I need to move. I only got 5 minutes left. Let's go. I need to move. We're going to move over there just a little bit. Not a single bloody one. Skunked twice in a bloody row? Like, you got to be kidding me. I got to stop following the king of the catch. You know? You can tell when you look at my... Hold on, let me go over here. I'm gonna go head over this way a bit. Calling me out, man. I know bad intentions. I'm sour. I'm getting sour. Let's see, we're gonna go right here. And we're gonna just go right down. Before I do, let me show you. You can tell where I've really focused. I love the golden trout. Really enjoy. I just love trout, right? Had some fun with the whitefish. I was actually, the pike were killing me. I just, for the love of me, had not been able to better my silvers. You know, you can tell where I've really set my attention. I still haven't gone after the catfish, and I still haven't gone after my salmon. Salmon are overdone for me. I grew up in a little town called Steveston. And I fished way too much salmon in my life. And I'm not a big salmon guy. I prefer whitefish. Okay, I prefer whitefish. Salmon, I love it smoked, and it has to be cooked right. I've just had too much salmon that my buddies have done where they just, no offense to my buddies. Turn me off in a bit. Oh, Tank, we've caught tons, but I'll take that. Dynamite dad jokes. I know, I can't help it. You prefer whitefish too, right? Yeah. I mean, I do. I don't want to say I don't like salmon. That's not true. I'll order salmon in a restaurant, right? I do. And I have a very specific way I like to cook it. Oh, we're actually a little more shallow here too. But that's okay. That's okay. It's your absolute favorite. Yeah. See, halibut is my absolute favorite. I am so addicted to it. I can never turn down halibut. I just can't. I like it. I like to actually just glaze it and bake it. I don't. Yeah, I like it with at a fish and chip shop. I do, but I'll eat anything in batter. Who are we kidding? I try not to. Batter's bad for you. But my favorite's just a big halibut steak. Nicely glazed, baked. Oh my God. Please, I'm getting hungry. Haddock is great. I love it. Absolutely love it. There are catfish. Yes. Oh yeah, the catfish. I think next week I think I'm gonna divert. I'm gonna move away from King of the Catch, and I'm gonna go catch. I want to go after the catfish because I have not focused on them. I'm gonna try my at 2. We'll do a little twitching on the way in here. Smoked, you know what? I haven't had smoked halibut, but I recently bought a new smoker, and I am going to smoke some halibut. Smoked salmon's a big favorite around my house, too. Derek, I would say that Derek's asked, would legendary fish have different scale variations in the future? There is always the possibility that we would see some way of them evolving. But currently, I don't believe there's anything really changing with the legendaries right now. They've been a big hit with the community, and it's one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there's a lot of features that the team wants to bring to the game. They want to see the game move in a certain direction. There's certain additions. There's some quality of life stuff, and improvements. There's a lot of things they want to do. So were that to happen, I mean, it would have to be a big ask from the community to get pushed to the front of the queue. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, what's up, my man? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I do too, Zach. I do too. 1 minute left. I ain't catching a damn thing today. I'm not mad. You're mad. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I've come to realize, you know, I am not even going for the big boys now. I've moved down. I spent most of the stream going for the big boys because there's something electric about catching a big one when you got everyone hanging around, man. But I need to set my sights lower. I feel like they're over there laughing at me. Do you hear that in the background? I am definitely jinxed as of late, you know, because the worst part is when I'm fishing off stream, I don't get to do it as much as I like, but when I do jump in, I jump in at least once a week to check some things. I always have a question. I always want to figure something out, or I see something to ask, and I always catch something. But whenever I follow King of the Catch, this is why I don't like competitions. I'm not a competitive guy, okay? Every time I follow King of the Catch, I have way worse luck. It's called fishing, not catching. And I love the fact that I can literally go out and get skunked. Well, that's never happened to me. I like a challenge. It's one of the reasons I haven't switched it up. And maybe I will, you guys. Maybe let's just do a stream where we go and we just slay a bunch of fish. Okay, maybe we do that. But, I like that challenge. Secretly, if this was my own personal stream, I would be okay getting skunked left and right. It would just drive me even more. I feel a responsibility to our team, though, to show how fun it is to just pull fish after fish, you know? So maybe we need to switch that up. Calling me out might have been a good thing. The ambient noises get me in this game. But that's it. That's all I got time for. That's it. I need dynamite. Give me my odd 6. I'm gonna just shoot the damn things. Let's see them down below. That's all there is to it. I will jump in and grab them in my mouth. Okay? Thank you all for joining me this week. I had a lot of fun. I'm going hungry. Please send fish. But I had a lot of fun. There's some exciting things happening here coming up soon. Guys, we're right around the corner from console release. I cannot wait to be able to, well, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get us all into a server because they're already busy, but you're going to have a ton of people trying to clamber in together. It's going to be good times. Make sure you follow us here on YouTube, subscribe, Twitch, hit the follow button, come and follow us on the socials and keep up to date. Join us in the Discord, and we'll see you guys all again next week. We're out next Tuesday for something pretty big on our other game. You might have heard of it. And we have some really fun fishing lined up for next week. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. Catch you around the community. Thank you once again, my friends. My goodness. For the love of Pete. And nobody told me my screen was bleeding. What do I gotta do around here? I tell you, I'm getting skunked. My setup's falling apart. God, I didn't get to max my rushy rod again. Gonna get some hate mail. Get better. Much love from everybody at Expansive Worlds. Thank you for all of your support, my friends. We'll see you very, very soon.